We are about to get started here, where last week the bounty hunter offer came with a quiet menace. More gold than most would see in their lifetime, all for one thing, sin. Surrendered and shackled. But the gold couldn't buy loyalty that had forged in blood and silence. The bounty hunter moved like a phantom. He struck, vanished, struck again. A shadow among shadows, parrying blades, baiting steps, dancing with death. The battle wasn't quick. It was exhausting and personal. And it turned brutal when Elias fell. A single thrust, a rapier through his heart. Then silence, then a scream. It wasn't Elias who cried out, it was her. Lysa's voice shattered the stillness like glass under divine fire. High, sharp, impossible, a sound no one had heard before, a sound that should not have existed. Light pulsed from her, searing the air and gold with golden white, and from Elias's wound, light poured outwards like smoke, sucked in reverse. His skin mended, his eyes opened. He lived. Traumacus stared, not as sheriff, but as brother, at the girl he protected for years, and now he saw her not as a burden or a mystery, but as something miraculous. Even the bounty hunter paused. He saw it, felt it, and knew. This was no longer about coin. The Hollow Court would want this. They would fear this. Without another word, he drank from a deep vial, vanished into thin air, and fled the dark on horseback. While the rest caught their breath, Fizzla didn't. She scooped Lysa into her arms, still a bit warm and almost too hot to touch, but she was able to grab her and brought her to safety. She rushed her to the mayor's quarters. She barred the door, held her breath, and waited. Traumacus arrived soon after, careful not to spook the twitchy finger and whatever concoction she rigged at the door. Meanwhile, in the jailhouse, Sin found Tomlin Grey, bound, bruised, and unconscious. The real mayor this time, not the imposter who tried to deceive them. When Tomlin woke, his first thought was Lysa, his second was fear. He told them that she might be the last ember, the final spark. The gods may be gone, silent, shattered, but perhaps not all of them have faded. He didn't have a plan, just a direction. Take her east, he said, to Gallows End. Keep her hidden and keep her safe. There were rumors, whispers of dwarves in the north who'd not yet bowed to the Hollow Court, free, fierce, and alive. That was the only hope, and right now, it was the only thing they had. As the group gathered around, getting the last-second supplies, doing it in a rush, but not to try to draw too much attention, as they were supposed to be leaving in secret. They didn't have time to barter. They didn't have time to really do exchanges. Just buy the products, grab them, and go. As Karnak was buying his things, he did run into a familiar face from town, who is the town's blacksmith, who has specialized in firearms and that sort. Did say in a very casual manner, not knowing that Karnak was leaving for good, went to Karnak and said, hey, I have this special invention I would like for you to try, and hands Karnak a device that has never been seen before. It has a barrel and a cocking mechanism, and it sprays shots. This would be known as a blunderbuss, is what they call it. This is the first iteration. It has never been seen before, and she does hand it to him to try out. Said, hey, I would like for you to experiment with this. And
do you have a picture of the blacksmith?
Of the blacksmith, yeah. And hands 15 bullets over to Karnak. And Karnak's never seen a bullet like this. It looks more like a shell. So,
and do I know the blacksmith?
You do. I'm gonna show a picture right now. NPCs. It is Marta Draymore.
Rough around the edges.
Yeah, she is the town's blacksmith, who's gotten definitely more close to Traumacus and Karnak, being she is one of the premier inventors of firearms. As we know, firearms are new to this world. They were almost invented and formulated as a defense with the lack of magic and stuff that currently exists. So they needed to find other ways to try to defend themselves. So guns are pretty new to these parts, and so you do know her fairly well.
Her name's Marta.
Marta. Marta. Draymore.
Why'd you say that name? Okay, I will hold it over in my hand, and I said, "It seems kind of big. I don't know. Is it gonna work?" And I pull up the shell, like, "Where's the bullet?"
She when you ask her if it's gonna work, she kind of looks at you and shrugs like, "That's what you're here for." And she does show you how to load it. It's basically, let's see if I can put a big, if I can show what the blunderbuss looks like. So it kind of tilts down, and you put the bullets, the 2 shells right inside.
2, okay.
Wait, is it 2?
Okay.
Sorry, I could be wrong on that. It might be just 1. Hold on, my bad. It is 1. So yeah, so you put 1 shell, and it.
Okay.
And what basically it fires is kind of like an AoE, but you'll see more if you choose to use it. She just kind of tells you the bullets fly out, is what she kind of tells you. At least that's the idea behind it.
I sure hope so.
They go forward, not backwards.
Oh, good. I hate the guns that go backwards. I had one of those once. It was horrible. For inventory purposes, are the shells unique from bullets, or are they just bullets?
They're unique.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so I will need to make room for those.
Yeah, they're actually like shells.
Okay.
They're basically they're made from a like a soft wood and like a copper tail. So when the powder's packed in the copper, so when it goes, the wood will splinter out with like little balls inside of it.
Okay. I'm going to get rid of 2 silver worth of hardtack so I can carry whatever 5 pounds of shells looks like, or whatever she's looking to get rid of.
She has 15 shells, and she already gave them to you.
Okay.
Yeah, they should be in your inventory. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's all she has. So
3 pounds, 4 pounds.
It'd be up to you, like, if you want to make sure you put one of those shells aside, and like maybe you, Fizzla, Trauma, whatever, can try to reverse engineer them to make more. That's up to you.
Gotcha, because these don't exist in the world. We have to find some way to make them.
Correct. Yeah, this is
right. Okay.
And this isn't an unnatural thing for her to do, to give you or Traumacus stuff to try out for her, since she doesn't go into the world. So like her doing this to you isn't like this like crazy unnatural thing. It's almost less like, okay, yeah, I'll try it. But at this point in your head, you're almost thinking like, this could help me for future journey.
Yeah. I'll turn to Marta and say, well, this is wonderful. There's many times where I feel like a lot of bullets in one spot would have been very useful. Full disclosure, though, I need to head out of town for however long I need to be out. Is it okay if I take it with me and then I'll come back and give you a report?
She totally agrees to that. She's like, yeah, as always, just make sure you come back and give me that full report.
Absolutely, will do.
So,
and I'll put a shell in there, and then will it stick in my holster? I have a double holster. Will it fit in my left side, or do I need to like strap it to my back or something?
Yeah, you need to strap it to your back. Like, it has like kind of like a strap on it, so you need to like wear it on your back for sure.
Okay. So it has a sling, and I can just like carry it.
Yeah.
Okay, will do. I will have it just behind my backpack, so it's not readily apparent, but I can grab the stock of it and pull it up and over if I need it.
Okay.
And then I'll load a shot into it.
So from there, as the party all collects their last bits and bobbles, Fizzla gets her stuff, and as she's running by a farm that she always runs by that has outside, it has like a wheelbarrow style basket to carry fruit and stuff. And this thing it's pretty rusty. It hasn't been used in a long time. And she's like, they won't miss this. And she kind of dumps it out and kind of borrows it. And so when you guys get back, she ends up putting Lysa in there. So you guys, and then I
snapped a couple blankets from the clothesline too.
Yeah.
That she could lay on.
So it's almost makes it look like you guys are carrying out cargo and not like dragging a body, because she is still unconscious, for those that remember. So from there, you guys head out to no fanfare. Just head on north out the.
I got Fizzla would go to Karnak. Like, are you able to wield this thing? Just imagine it like kind of like, you have to pick up the 2 things and then like drag somebody. Like a wheelbarrow.
Okay, is it like a stretcher that you've made?
Kinda. It's like it has like one wheel, has the one wheel, has like a like basically a long like wood fence like railings, and then it has 2 like handles you can lift up to drag.
Yeah, I'll say I can do that until she's awake.
Right.
And then I just kind of gently cover her with blankets. And my thing is, do we go out the front or we go out the way Elsie told us through the sewer line again? Didn't she show us that secret way in and out of the town?
She did, You could definitely go that way, but you'd have to find a way to like lower Lysa in there because it's like you have to, it's like a sewer thing where you'd have to like somehow get down there.
So no, yeah, with the wheelbarrow and everything like that. Plus, the town isn't thinking anything against
Right,
us.
you guys are trying to.
Like, we're not running from the townspeople. We're running from what might be coming into town.
Correct, and you're trying not to cause a panic in town or anything. So
I guess Fizzla says she's feeling pretty exhausted. She goes pretty beaten up and everything like that. She does remind the party that she knows of a mine and things in the village that we like a mine with what am I looking for? A cave system that's in the mountains that the Hollow Court most likely would not be going back to, that we could possibly hide and rest on our journey. You know, she's a little leery of going back.
Yeah,
It
that's
sounds
an
like
option.
a good first stop. Oh, sorry.
Nope, fine. So as we start heading out,
I hit the check button to see what it does. Oh, I see. That's the pushback thing. Okay.
oh yeah. So when you fire it, you have a chance of being pushed backwards because of the.
Right.
Now, would we keep on the road, or would we try to push ourselves through the creepy forest?
So as you start heading north, I can at least tell you the environment that you would see.
What time of day is it after we're done?
It is about after you get done with everything. I would say it's probably about 6 p.m.
When would the time that we are like walking around town and getting all that last minute stuff, could that be factored into a short rest?
It would not be, because that would not be a lazy activity. You'd almost be the opposite of short rest, because you'd be hustling so quick to get out.
Town, yeah.
Okay. Well, Elias looks like he's gonna die any second, so
Same
he
with
doesn't really
Fizzla,
want to
don't
do a
worry.
whole
That's
lot.
why we definitely need to rest. Believe me, Fizzla is not doing well either. She's bloodied and exhausted.
So the road north, as you walk, you've kind of walked this route before. The weather, though, it's very, very moist out. It's the ground and stuff is very squishy off the road. So you can travel off the road, but it will double your speed time. It's on and off rain, and it's very foggy out, as you know from this direction, because this is where you guys were at. You guys were heading up this way before when you guys went to those ruins.
As well as the Embassy enclaves around in these mountains.
Right. Yeah, you guys were like right here for the Elsie thing. You guys are 4 hours out, so
Okay.
so we're just gonna start walking, trying to get out of town.
Yeah.
I wonder if
mean,
we should be walking along
no
this
better time to
water.
start.
You can.
I think the big thing is he had to head west to get people, right? So if we just start heading east, I think we'll already be in a good spot. I don't know if it's super important which route we take, as long as we're not super slow. We've got a little bit of time. I am
we're heading
wearing a
more
magic
northeast,
cloak.
but yeah.
Yeah, I'm wearing a magic cloak. Can I like tuck that inside of my armor and still use it, or does it need to be like out and present for people to see?
That's a good question.
So I mean, anyone with detect magic can still notice it on my back.
Yeah, I will. I'm going to say you have to wear it outside your armor, and here's the only reason why. For me to balance it was to put that symbol on it, so you had to just not wear it all the time.
I understand.
If that makes
Okay.
sense.
Then I will. It does. Yeah, I will put it in my pack for now, since I don't think I'm going to be swimming.
Yeah, I would say it's just too
I'd
bulky
unequip that.
to wear underneath your armor.
No problem.
So I'm like, you could wear it, but you would have to risk showing the symbol off too.
Would Karnak be
Right.
strong enough if I was riding in the wheelbarrow with Life and trying to make some healing potions as we're going down the road?
I mean, that's up to him if he wants to push you around, but he probably would be.
Yeah. I mean, like, you're not just having me do superfluous tasks. Like, this is to keep someone alive. Like, you're doing critical
Yeah, I'm
work here.
trying
So
to make
yeah,
some
like,
potions
hop in.
in the bumpy road ride
Yeah.
and look over Lysa too, see if she wakes up at all.
So
Yeah.
are we going to
Absolutely.
head up the river up to this way, or are we going to try to go the road on over?
Yes, I'll leave
The
it
goal
up
is
to
Grapeford.
Elias.
Yeah,
and
I think that's what you guys were saying last week, that the
Yeah.
goal was to stop in Grapeford. But I mean, Grapeford's a whiles away. So, and then Fizzla was talking about her old family's tribe was in these mountains where the Hollow Court already came and attacked or whatever
Cleared that.
and kicked her out. So she said that they'd probably never go back there. So it's probably will offer some safety for a short time.
Right. Okay. My only worry with the road is that one will be easier to spot for people who are into banditry, and then two will be passing people who could finger like where we went
Like
to anyone who's
direction.
looking for us. Right. The road will probably be faster and more direct in that we are in the woods, but we may run into people. It looks like we have a pretty big body of water to cross, so at some point we'll need a bridge or some way to cross it.
Hold on. Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I see the merits in both.
Perfect. So yeah. So which one you guys want to do then?
I look at our ranger
Good call.
and ask Elias. I was like, "Do you think we can traverse through these woods?"
I imagine I could figure it out.
All right.
Uh,
Direct route through the woods.
Yeah, Fizzla is a little weary about the road also for all the reasons Karnak said.
The question then is, are we going to try and cross like here, or are we going to stay in the woods up here and then try and cross when we hit Greyford here?
We just don't know
Like,
what
do
we're
we
gonna
parallel up towards this structure?
I think going along the mountain range, like because we can rest in the mountains,
Okay.
and then go around the outskirts might take a little longer, but maybe not be as clear cut where we're going because who knows how many spies are around.
Right.
Now, looking at the map here, obviously the trees around here are far more sparse than something like this over here.
Mm-hmm.
So is this still like an actual forest, or is it just there's some trees near the road?
No, it's I don't even know a lightly dense forest. Like where all these trees are down here, like this is a pretty dense forest. This would be considered like the woods, I guess you would say, but they're not just sparsely trees. It would be kind of like a wooded area. Just remember,
Okay.
This map is drawn in game, so this map is not accurate per se. This is just what you guys have been given.
Yeah.
So this isn't like
It's a
a
reference,
real-time GP, so to speak. Things might be different than this map. This is just what has been mapped.
Gotcha.
But yes, but you guys do know,
Huh.
like this would be out. I don't know if I would call it like forest, but it'd be like the woods. It wouldn't be a super dense, but it would definitely be.
Right. Okay. Well, I think that's the plan then. We take off and we try to find as least difficult terrain as possible because, with the wheelbarrow and stuff. But yeah, I think we're good.
All right. So
The goal is to get to Greyford, correct? We're all agreed upon that.
Mhm.
Well, we can't get Greyford's very far away, so we can't get. The goal is to get to Fizzla's old mine, the mines that was
Cave.
there, cave system, to rest. Because, like you said, Elias is not feeling well, and it's closer to
So-
Redwick
Right.
than
Well-
Greyford is.
Just as a point of reference here. Well, actually, I think this ruler tells me. Okay, so it's about 50 miles. And how much ground can we cover in a day?
you can travel 8 hours, and it takes at a normal speed. It takes 3 miles an hour.
Okay, so 24 miles in a day.
Correct.
If we could only travel 8.
Due to the road or being off road, as I stated earlier, you will be moving a little bit slower because there's like heavy moisture and stuff in the air, so the ground's not like super solid. So you guys are trying to.
How bad is Karnak hurting? Like, were you feeling pretty?
I mean, I don't look good. Like
Yeah.
I'm used
You
to being
guys can
beat up and stuff and not feeling
Yeah.
great, but
I'll use a rest. You guys right now are about 2 hours out of town because right now you guys are traveling fairly normal speed because you guys like on this river. It'll be like once you get past that river, you guys will be moving a little bit slower. Right now it's about.
maybe when we put a few miles, sorry,
Oh no, go ahead. You're 6 miles out right now.
I was gonna say maybe we stop for 20 minutes, catch a breather here before we move deeper into the woods.
Damn it, my rolls are awful, you guys.
20 minutes might be enough to give
You
us
hear
the
Fizzla
edge.
basically, like you hit a bump, cursing as all her healing potion fell onto the floor.
No.
Oh,
no.
no.
God damn it! Look.
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
Wow, that was such an awful roll as part of this 2-hour journey here. Okay.
So you've crafted 2 of them so far?
Yeah, because I'm basically saying because it takes her a little longer, she's not feeling well.
Right.
So every 20 minutes she was working on one, she lost one to the floor. Whether or not we hit a bump or anything like that, that whole vial just went.
Sorry, Fizzla, it's not meant for overland travel.
So at this point, do we want to take a 20-minute break so you guys can at least get a short rest?
I think we should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're at
that
the
would definitely
end
seems
spot
pretty
of
optimal.
All right. So you guys decide. Looking back, you see the town, a lot more faded. You figure at this point you might be able to get like a little 20-minute break in. So let's put in for a short rest.
2 dice available. I think I'm just gonna roll 1 just in case Sin needs to do. Oh, well, you needed me to carry some of your kits, right, Sin?
I think Sin said
I'm hanging on to them because I'm at 25 speed, which I think everyone is. So
Yeah.
So you
I made
I use
sure,
my 2.
sure to give just enough to.
for your 1 ability, you need us to have a dice roll available, right?
yes,
So I'm just gonna keep 1.
I have.
I healed a little bit. I rolled awful there too. I rolled a 4. Dear Lord. All right.
Yeah. I used both of my hit dice because I needed it pretty
Nice.
bad. I still need it, but I'm in a better spot now.
I'm spell. And then that doesn't clear exhaustion, right? Only long rest does that.
No.
Correct. Only long rest. And then the way long rest works is if you remove 1 exhaustion per or per long rest. If you're in like a tent and kind of comfort, you lose 2 exhaustion, and if you're like in a hotel or someplace really comfortable, it's 3
And that's long rest.
for long rest. So after you guys sit at the base of this little tiny river,
Are we need to eat anything or drink anything at this point?
not for a short rest. You
Okay.
don't have to. You guys get your breath back, and I'll continue to decide to keep continuing for the night, and you keep walking. Who is at point, by the way?
I guess now that I recovered some, it would make sense for Elias to be at point.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay, perception. I have expertise. Okay, so that's not advantage. I just roll that. Oh, pretty sweet roll.
That was pretty sweet.
Oh, but I have the -1 from the.
Exhaustion.
Yeah, so it's only getting a +4.
Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, you guys, you really don't notice too much, but you don't notice anything like around you. Keep on walking.
How does it look like the environment around us right now? It's still foggy.
It's very foggy. The ground's mushy. It's fairly cold. It's not like freezing where you need like full warm, but there's definitely a chill to the air as it is about hidden spring.
Can I medicine check Lysa and see if she's still breathing comfortably, or
Yeah, go ahead.
make sure that she's not like harboring
Yeah,
any.
she is still out too, by the way, guys. Like,
Well, what she did, I don't like. That was, oh my god, I am rolling horrible.
you think she's dead? You start shoving a potion down her throat. I mean,
how about I kind of look at like Sid is like, I don't know if she's okay.
yeah, you guys are all, and obviously Trauma is walking with her and like holding her hand as you guys are kind of walking too, because feeling a connection. She is feeling, or as far as you guys know, she is alive.
There's a weak pulse.
But yeah, she is out. Like, she would almost be dead to the naked eye. Like, if they didn't know. Almost like her limbs are limp. She is completely out. So you guys really don't know how okay she is, or if, anything. Especially with that medicine check.
Right.
You guys do continue for another 3 miles. Heading in, you're about to leave this little bank of a river. It's definitely getting dark out. And the one thing you do notice, Elias, just throughout time, that you do notice that in like the last 3 months, the days are getting shorter. Like, more than just like natural progression of days getting longer and shorter. Like, you're noticing like each day, or every so often, you're noticing it's getting darker than it's supposed to at certain times.
Okay. So yeah, I guess you would relay that to the group. I don't know if you folks would realize days are getting shorter.
I thought I noticed something. I was wondering about that. I thought we were further into fall than I thought.
Nights are getting longer. With everything going on, I certainly can't bode well, but
A foreboding portent.
Fizzla jumps out the wheelbarrow a little bit, goes up to Elias. Is like, come here. Bend down my way. Puts her hand on his forehead. Is like,
okay.
Are you sure? And she kind of looking up at the sky.
Well, I mean, it could be exhaustion, but
How's that even possible?
I feel like this is accurate. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty positive that's what's happening.
She starts like opening up your eyes.
Doing what I do.
Your eye.
You have a medicine check?
All right. Okay. All right.
Doing a medicine check, checking on him. He seems to be, other than a little bit exhausted.
I mean, she saw him die, so that's why she was
Right,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
Is his brain still functioning? He's saying these days are shorter? What's going on?
I mean, as far as I know, I'm pretty positive on this.
Oh, god damn it. We just can't catch a break as she stomps back to the wheelbarrow.
If I had to know, I mean, it's probably got to do with the damned Hollow Court. Whatever profane magic they've used.
It's just what we need, more of the Hollow Court looming over us.
At least it's a convenient scapegoat.
Yeah, dark is good for hiding. I think Karnak and watching people stress over Lysa, like he kind of gets it, because like Lysa's important to him because she's important to other people here, but he can also like imagine his dragon in that position. Imagine dragons. And it makes him more empathetic and like, you know, this could be me in the future. This could be someone, and so there's a part of that hits him a little more than before. So he'll open up the pack and look inside and say, "Doing good, Junior."
Just looks at you and
All right, good boy.
yeah, it seems to be doing good. Go ahead.
Oh, that was it.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were about to say something.
I think it's the
Nope.
No. I think it's the first time I've actually called him Junior, but I've been sitting on it for a while. Kind of like, I should give you a name.
It is Karnak Jr. I love it.
just Junior.
Yeah, no, Karnak.
But it's
Kind of like Indiana Jones, Junior.
So we continue another 3 miles, but that would now take 2 hours to go now that we've left the bank of the river. It is getting almost midnight, as you can tell by looking at the moon where it's at.
Oh, why am I trying to make these fucking potions when we're on the fucking road?
Shit, piss, fuck.
We are starting to feel pretty exhausted from just the day. Do you guys want to keep going, or do we want to camp for the night?
I feel like we're close to my
I think Elias is kind of on board with camping.
Oh, but
You
we
guys
don't
are
know
probably
what's in these
about-
woods.
About 4 or 5 miles away from Fizzla's home. So that would take probably about another 3 hours, 4 hours in this travel condition.
Well, the thing with fleeing someone is you want to keep going until you can't go at all, period, like as much space as possible, but also we have no idea what's in front of us. Like we don't want to be exhausted and run into some kind of trap. So yeah, I think we're better off
There's
taking
also
the
the
risk.
matter of like, we like sort of, from what I understand, we sort of know where this thing is, but like,
You guys do know where this thing is, but Fizzla has not been there in like 7 years.
Yeah.
yeah,
8
so
years
it's
almost,
kind of
yeah.
like there might be a little bit of feeling around and eating more time.
So is it
kinda
better
dealing.
to stop here and then save ourselves the exhaustion, get rested, even if that means we don't get as much space as possible between us? I think that's probably the safer option, just because we're no good if we run into something in the woods, because there's all kinds of evils out here as we've run into, so we don't want to not be prepared for that. So I would rather take the
Yeah.
rest.
A lot of things could move into this case in 7 years.
That
Yeah.
is true. She kind of looks sad down on the ground. Her other broken potion that's down on the ground.
If you mop it up with a handkerchief, I'm sure I could just suck on it.
All right, so we're deciding to camp here.
Yeah.
All right, so we start breaking down and setting up camp. What are we going to camp with? A fire?
I don't know if that.
We shouldn't, unless we have some way of really concealing it. We don't want to be a beacon.
Yeah, I mean, is it like cold enough where we're gonna like
You
not get a decent enough rest
you'll get
at
decent.
night if we don't make a fire?
You can still get your full rest without a fire. You are uncomfortable, but you can still get a full rest without a fire. You obviously won't be able to cook, but you can use your hardtack or whatever.
Right.
How many does my tent fit?
1.
One. Okay.
I think I have my makeshift tent that she'd probably put Lysa in there, and she'll sleep in her bedroll outside of the tent.
Or I can pop up my tent and do the same. I don't know if one's quality is better than another.
She looks at hers and say,
Matters.
Hers looks like it's literally made from like sticks, and
sticks it.
yours definitely looks way better quality.
Yeah, maybe she'll be safer in yours.
Here, use mine. Yeah, I'll bet you both could fit in it too.
Yeah, I would say Fizzla
And I'll start
Lysa
popping up my tent.
being small again.
Somebody's more than willing to use this if they want.
The
They add some protection from the elements.
You're absolutely right. But I think I'll stay out here to keep a weathered eye out, sleep under the stars, as it were.
So, food-wise, I need everybody to eat 2 extra food. So whatever your normal is, if it's probably 4 for most people, it's probably be 2 more. So it'd be like 6. I think you have 1 less, Sassy, because you're small. So I think it'd be 5.
I have to remember. So I have to eat 5 of my.
I have it all written down for you.
2 extra.
Just because you guys have been so
I have-
exhausted.
I have 40 hardtacks right now.
Or you only have to eat 2 units a day, Sassy. So
I just
you
eat
just have to eat 4.
4.
What is mine? Is it normally 4?
Probably, yeah. For a normal person, it's normally 4. Let me double check yours because you do have high strength and stuff. I put it in everybody's bio, by the way. Oh, no, I lied. I did not put it in your bio. So,
Oh yeah, 0.5 food. So it's 2 units a day I need. You're saying I needed to eat 4 then?
Correct. I think because you have 1 strength. I think yours is normally 5, Karnak. So yours would be 7 for today.
7. And then what is Junior's requirement?
So Junior's requirement is 1. But if you want a happy Junior, you want to give him meat. If you want a very unhappy Junior,
Okay.
you're going to give him hardtack.
Understood.
Where he won't starve from it, but he will not. He'll be a grumpy little guy.
Okay. Knowing that, could I have replaced some of my hardtack for meat
Sure.
before we left? Is that possible?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a cost difference?
Yes. But just go ahead and swap a few out. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still small enough where he just requires 1 for right now. Definitely prefers meat.
So I can. She ended up using her hat of infinite flavor on her hardtack, and it ended up tasting like raspberries.
Nice.
Hey, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Make
So
hardtack taste like meat.
are we resting in no armor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it's my time to rest.
Does
Because
light armor
Light,
still count as a penalty?
nope, light armor's fine.
Oh, I can keep my armor.
Yeah, just medium or higher. You even need to take it off when you're on watch. You don't have to, but you get disadvantage on your rolls as you're uncomfortable because technically your watch is still part of a rest condition, which rest condition means you can't do anything strenuous, which armor's technically strenuous, so you would be at disadvantage while doing any of your checks. So who's on first watch?
I can take it.
Okay, are you gonna wear your armor for this first watch?
No. I'm gonna put it in a nice, neat little pile by where I'm gonna sleep. I'll keep my shield with me, and then the revolver that's holstered on the inside of it, and then just kind of sit there with it by my side or like leaning on it or something.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a perception check. All right. You do hear like a lot of noises throughout the night, a lot of typical forest noises, crickets, toads, everything. Every now and then you would hear like a quick movement, but you didn't really see anything out there. Anything else you're doing during this 2 hours, or we just keep an eye out?
I guess I would bring Junior out. Since there's no immediate threat, he could kind of like stretch and walk around and be a little dragonling for a little bit. But if there was ever any kind of a threat, I would use. I think I have the command heal for him to have him run back to me. But yeah, I would let him get some wellness and exercise out.
Okay, fair enough. And since it's so dark, you don't even have a fire. It's almost like he disappears constantly as he just blends into shadows. Really, even for you with your dark vision, it's hard to like necessarily keep an eye on him. But you've known him long enough where you trust him; he's not running off. But yeah, it's almost like it almost seems like he's phasing in and out as he is wandering around, having just the time of his life. So, but after your 2 hours, nothing of great interest happens. You are able to get your rest as you were not in armor, so you can go ahead and go to sleep. Who's going to get next watch?
Guess Fizzla, being antsy and couldn't really sleep, woke up to do the next
Okay.
rest.
Well, wait, food for thought. I mean, it's dark already, but like, is it still at the point where it's going to get even darker?
It's probably the darkest it's gonna get. I think it's almost 2 a.m.
Okay,
Fizzla
well, then
can
never
see in the
mind.
dark,
I was thinking
so-
like maybe the I was gonna say if it was still like had some twinkling of light, let the people that don't have dark vision take the early watches.
Maybe
but...
when the early morning's
Yeah.
coming, the sun kind of creeping up. But Fizzla can see in the dark.
Yeah,
so-
I don't mind taking it second. Yeah, if that's the case, I don't mind waiting a little bit.
You guys started so late. I don't think it would have even mattered. It would have been pretty dark the entire time.
Plus, we're kind of in the woods.
Yeah, you're in the woods. it'd be very tough to see.
Yeah.
Anything you're doing for your 2 hours other than keeping watch?
So Fizzla does get distracted because she was so mad that she didn't even make. She is trying to make a potion while she's kind of looking over her shoulder, looking at
Okay.
everybody sleeping. She's just been really upset that she has been unable to make everything that she wanted to make, and that she wasted money on these ingredients. So she's working on her alchemist fire as she's looking over her shoulder, which means she's not probably keeping watch as good as she should be. She's kind of going, all right, all I gotta do is put a little bit of this, a little bit of boom boom juice here, and oh, for the love of God, is there any cracks in this vial? No, okay. Oh, boom juice number 9
Is made.
was able to succeed in making that.
I think at hearing Boom Juice number 9, Karnak's eyes kind of open a little bit, thinking of 1 through 8, and then kind of go back to sleep.
All right, now go ahead and roll me a perception with disadvantage as
Okay.
you were
Yeah,
not fully
makes
paying
sense.
attention.
Makes sense. Oh wait, why didn't that offer me disadvantage?
No, it's going to
Okay,
roll again.
12 and a 13, so
Okay,
12.
so I mean, not too bad. So as you're just physically making your potions, every now and then you hear like something stirring and a twig breaking, looking over. You don't really see anything of threat, and you just go back to making your little potions, and you're finally able to complete your potion, and nothing of great interest happened. 2 hours, you're starting to feel kind of tired, and you wake up somebody for next rest. Did you wake up?
I start poking at Sid.
Okay.
I'm tired.
So Sin,
They go creeping
waking
her
up,
in the tent with Lysa. Dreaming of happy thoughts as she made her boom juice number 9 successfully.
being it's fairly late, Sin gets up. Anything are you gonna do during your 2 hours?
No.
Okay, just gonna try to keep an eye out as close as good as possible. You obviously can't see in the night, so go ahead and roll me your perception with disadvantage. All right.
That's a 5.
So Sin has a not good 2 hours. Being not able to see, he gets like super jumpy. Like every time he hears something, he's like, "What's that?" And he just looks out and he can't see because there's no light. The canopy of the forest is covering even most moonlight. Just white knuckling his sword like almost the entire time, like ready. But nothing does happen. Nothing comes from it. After 2 hours goes by, let's see, we have 2, 4, 6. I think that's it, right? Yeah, pretty sure that's it. After that, we will go ahead and long rest for a new day.
Am I consuming 1 or 2 water skin charges for me and Junior?
It would probably be 1 flat. It'd probably be 2 flats. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
I'll remove 2
Everybody
charges.
drank from their water skin too.
Yep.
All right.
2.
So that means I have
So-
about
charges with the
4
water.
days of water.
So when
And
you
my
when you,
exhaustion
left.
doesn't seem to be
when you drink a flask,
clearing.
you need 4 servings a day of that too. So if you're doing 4 servings,
Oh, I see.
you need to drink 4 of them. So like you're pretty much going to a flask a day. Junior would probably be just 1 charge of it, but
What about
you'd
Fizzla?
be 2 charges of it.
So I have to drink 2
Yeah.
water pints. Ooh,
Okay.
It'd be this. We'll just, for ease sake, we're just gonna say it's the same as food
Okay. There's only 4 charges into a water pint.
into a water pint. Yep.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
The
So
same as food, so I just drank my entire water skin?
Yep. Technically, I'm
Yeah.
actually being nice. According to the rules for water skins, only a half is supposed to be. You're supposed to technically drink 2 water skins a day. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. So I just made it where, yeah. So the water skins are good for 1 whole day worth of water.
Gotcha. Okay. So I am good for today, but tomorrow I will need some more water.
Did anybody end up sleeping in Fizzla's makeshift tent?
I guess I would have.
Okay. So you have the tent like basically fallen on you, collapsed when you wake up in the morning because it only lasts for 1 day.
That's almost like you're waking up with a tarp
That's
on your
funny.
face.
Yeah. See Sensei, last time I
Excellent.
sleep in one of these things. Not because he had such a rough night, like
Right?
like-
He does
Had
not
a
have a
rough
good night, period. He has 8 exhaustion.
Oh wait, do I get
Used
my
to do that
exhaustion
camping.
off?
Yeah, if you only had 1 exhaustion, you're exhausted. Anyone who had exhaustion gets removes 1.
I don't know why. Oh, quenched 1 day is because I drank.
Did you drink it?
I drank 2.
No, that quenches from your potion.
Oh, I don't know. It didn't use the
I
potion.
probably just have it programmed wrong. Sometimes just by having it in your inventory will show a buff.
Okay, yeah.
So
I'll just take that off because she just has it in her
Yeah.
inventory right now.
yeah, it's fine. It's programmed wrong. So
And I made for my fast crafting, I made some caltrops.
does anyone need to prepare anything for the day?
I should have all my jury rigs back. The bomb maker's kit.
Is there any fresh water?
You guys actually just left the fresh water. You'd probably have to walk about an
Okay.
hour or so back.
I told Karnak we used to have at my home a beautiful sea, like a little mini lake inside the caverns. Like it was fresh water. It was beautiful. I hope it's still there. All these jewels glistened on the wall. It was very pretty. That's why it was named Ember Sea.
Sounds like the best drink of water I've ever had. I can't wait.
So I just haven't been there.
And I've been running a lot of water.
You have. So you wake up in the morning, you guys pack your bags, you get on with the day. Lysa is still out.
So out.
Yeah,
So
like
breathing. Pulse breathing.
slow, very low.
Yeah, so can I use one of my water charges to feed her some water?
Yep.
I don't know if we should be feeding her food too. Like, I don't know how that works.
So you try like shoving water in her mouth and it's like kind of dribbles down her, but she's not actively drinking it. Like it's not like she's out. It's almost like you're trying to pour water down a dead person's throat.
This isn't good, you guys. I don't know what's going on with her.
Yeah, Trauma, very concerned.
Can I do a medicine check?
Sure.
Mine wasn't that good either.
Yeah, you feel her pulse and you can barely feel it. It's very, very slight. And it almost runs in like a rhythm, like you wouldn't know.
I kind of look at Elias and was like, didn't you have that pretty magic that kind of helped people?
I mean, it's a healing spell, but I don't know what's going on with this lass. I could try.
I don't know, do you think we should try that
I
since
did-
regular medicine doesn't seem to be working?
It did wonders
Yeah,
on
I
me,
guess-
so if
I
that
guess-
can't heal her.
I guess let me. But
Then
does
she-
she look? Well, I guess can I roll my own medicine check? Does
Sure.
she look like physically wounded at all?
Go ahead.
Middle of the road.
Yeah, not bad. No, she does not look physically wounded. Let's see. I would say as just like a group, it's almost like her soul is wounded, but her body seems fully intact. She doesn't feel, or yeah, you don't really see like even like if you're gonna go cast it, you don't even know what you would cast your magic on because there's no physical wound that you see. Yeah, it's almost like
I mean, all right. Well, I feel like, I guess he would probably still try it.
okay.
Like me, I'm thinking it's probably not going to work. But Elias would probably be like, well, I have to try. Because if I don't and it doesn't work, and it does work, I'm gonna feel
Yeah.
bad. Or if I never do, and something happens, I'll always wonder what if.
Yeah, fair enough.
So,
So I'll just go ahead and remove one, and you can explain what you do.
well, I mean, I guess the dirt is still part of the components,
Mhm.
so he would still kind of get the dirt out, and then I guess he would just kind of try to like rub it into her temples, and then kind of lay a hand over her chest after he does that, and then just try to like pump the healing energy into her with that like soft green glow that normally happens with his healing magic, and he's just kind of praying to whoever will listen when he does it and hoping for the best.
So as you do that, she doesn't come to or really even react much to it, but she does make the first reaction that you've heard, and it's just been, and even though it does bring some relief to you, it was just a slight like a slight little tiny moan, but it was the first reaction you got, period. So you do feel good about that, but she doesn't like get up or anything. But that was just the
Right.
tiniest reaction she got from it.
It was like, that was good, I think.
We got a spark. We got something to
If you
cling
ever
to.
hang up being a ranger, you could be a healer.
Yeah, my healing abilities are limited, despite
Let me
what
tell you,
we've
best
seen.
heal I've ever felt. Yeah, I felt pretty good with it.
That's not the typical, but
No, but you're capable of it, I believe.
well, hopefully my abilities as tracker and hunter will come in handy here soon too. But when it comes to these combat situations, it hasn't been going so well for me so far. But
Just stand behind me. I'll do my best.
We'll work with it. But I'll say I feel a sight better after getting that rest.
Yes, me too.
So-
Me too. I would have felt better if I didn't break 2 potions, but it's okay. It's okay.
I'd feel
Yeah,
better
the-
if I didn't have a sword put through my chest yesterday. But
Okay, you win, Elias. I get it. I get it. I get it. You died and came back.
you know, just putting it out there, I guess.
You
What's
see,
the saying? You got to crack a few vials to make a potion, or was it eggs to make an omelet?
But well,
I think you guys.
probably still won't be able to make it to Graveford today.
I think
Correct.
we need
But
a
we'll get
plan
real
of action.
close.
Has anybody even been to Greyford? We don't even know what we're going to walk into.
So your guys' knowledge of Greyford, none of you guys have been there. Your guys' knowledge about it is you probably really won't be welcomed there, or even probably maybe even be greeted there. It is it's an underground city that they live in the sewers. It's a flooded city. You guys do trade from them, but they are very secretive as they don't want to be found out, and so not many people know about them. You guys would probably know about them just through Traumacus being his dad's the mayor and stuff like that. So you guys would kind of probably know about it as a group, but you don't even know if you'll be greeted going through there.
How do they feel about the law? Were they pretty anti-authority?
So it's not that they're anti-authority. So basically, their story is they were a normal village like you guys were, like everybody. And then there was about 5 years ago, there was this massive flood that came through. And that's what flooded Greyford and created the Dread Marshes. Like, that was not there before the event. So Greyford, when their city got drowned, essentially they found little tunnels that they could live underground. So they are hiding from the Hollow Court. So they don't have to pay the tax. They don't have to do any of that. So as far as the Hollow Court knows that Greyford doesn't exist anymore.
Well,
Okay.
so Elias is gonna. If Elias gets to talk to someone in Graveford, they're probably going to be upset with him. Because the first thing he's going to say is like, why did y'all go underground when you got flooded? You go to high ground when you get flooded.
But the high ground has zombies.
The high ground has everything.
I think Karnak,
If they
I
get
think
flooded
Karnak-
again, now they just drown in their holes.
he can't handle any more water. I think Karnak will take his badge of office and put it in his pack,
Okay.
and then kind of turn to Trauma and say, a Dragonborn, maybe a little bit harder to point out, but a Dragonborn with a badge kind of narrows it down a little bit. And I'll put it in my pack.
Well, and OOCly speaking, like Redwick, I don't think it has like jurisdiction outside. Like they don't have any kind of
No.
hold over
No.
any surrounding cities, right?
No.
It would be perception, identification. Like they may see the badge and go like, "Oh, you're a cop. What are you doing here? You're gonna get us in trouble." Versus like, "Oh, yeah, no, I saw a
Yeah,
Dragonborn
okay.
with a badge
I
go through."
suppose.
Like, "Oh, yeah, that's what we're looking for." But that's my thinking, anyways. But yeah, I agree.
Fair enough.
So are we going to continue to the Rock Gnome settlement?
Oh right, yeah. we
Trying to
are
get to
going there
Fizzla's
first.
cave. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So it is about 5 miles. It's take about 6 hours to get there.
He's going to try to craft one more thing during that then.
6 hours for 5 miles, you said?
Yeah. So because you guys are off road, with the fog and the moisture, the ground's not as easy to travel on. You
Can
guys are
I-
using a wheelbarrow, so it's taking you longer to travel than
Understood.
normal.
Can I try to scavenge for some kind of ingredients
Sure.
in these woods during these 6 hours too?
Let's see.
Okay, that still made it, I think.
Oh, hey, drinking all my water put me under my encumbrance.
Hey.
Hey.
Show. Go ahead.
So I just hit gather,
Yeah,
right?
you said gathering.
See what I find. Oh, big money, big money, big money, big money. What did I get? I got a nightshade.
Okay, go ahead and gather one more time, as it is 6 hours, and you were going at a pretty slow speed.
I got white ghost orchid seeds.
All right.
That's something you put in? Oh no, I
No,
automatically
you
got
get it.
Okay.
So as you're traveling along, you're like, oh, wait, that's nightshade. Kind of pick it up and put in your bag, and you find also a white ghost orchid seed. Traveling along, I'm assuming King is still in front. Go ahead and roll me a perception check as you guys are coming upon the mountain.
Oh, that's Elias's department, I suppose.
Yep.
Let's see if I could roll above I don't know, better than I have been rolling on the. No, I jinxed it.
Oh,
Nope,
you did!
impossible.
I thought we had that 20 for a second.
Oh, by the way, everybody has an inspiration because Trauma would have played his music.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I put mine back just because I'm a human.
No, yeah, you get yours no matter what. Travis could give it to 2, so you'd give it to the 2 non-humans.
No, he just gives it to me for double inspiration.
True. So looking out.
Oh, we don't have trauma today, I guess.
Yeah, he had a
He's gonna be
meeting. He
late.
said he's gonna be late. I mean, if he doesn't show, he doesn't.
All right.
But so you do come across where Fizzla has led you guys. Let's see, you guys are like kind of still in the woods, even though you don't seem like you're in the woods because it doesn't really have. So this is where it's at. So outside, what you see a patrol of 4 goblins.
Goblins.
Yep, it looks like they took residence
This
in
is
there.
like motherfuckers took my home.
Goblins.
Yeah, you see them with swords and short bows on them, and they're like patrolling out of the entrance. So
Fizzla looks like you got guests.
Of the entrance to the gnome.
yeah,
Yeah, the rock gnome was our tribe lived in these caverns.
Okay. So okay, so just to get a feel for this, I only see a few trees, so this is pretty spread out, like it's pretty open terrain.
It's pretty open terrain. They can't see you yet. Like, kind of pretend you're like in kind of like a brush, like almost off here. These trees have been cut down, so these aren't even like trees.
Oh, okay.
So, but this is kind of what you see as you're approaching. They're about 100 feet from you, give or take. Like, they don't actually. Let's get a group stealth check, and we're gonna see if they see you guys come up as you rolled a low perception, which means you probably wouldn't have saw them early.
Are you putting it in?
Yeah,
or
I'm
you
putting
just
it in.
Oh, were you gonna? Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
No, you're
Were you
fine.
gonna put up a group roll or something?
I am.
I like that. Group check.
Oh, my God.
I think these goblins.
I want my
are-
first roll. My first roll is way better. This is some.
Oh.
Clicking on disadvantage, but it's not rolling automatically. Do I click disadvantage and then roll?
I think so. Yeah, because it lights up. And
I clicked
try
this
it.
even. Oh, maybe I accidentally clicked.
Oh well, that's a shame.
Why
Yeah,
was
you
trying
know,
to get
you know.
in armor.
Good armor.
Heavy
Oh,
armor,
no.
heavy armor. Yeah.
Yeah. So as you guys walk up, they don't see you yet, but you can see that they're getting like alert. Like they hear like like the trees and stuff like that. So from what you can see right now, you can see that they look alert. What are we gonna do?
Fizzla says in Goblin, "Hail, Goblin tribe of the Ember Sea. We are here to trade." See what they say.
Roll me a charisma check.
Oh no, I don't think I'm very charismatic. Negative
Elias is
2.
gonna. Oh, Elias is looking at Fizzle like, "Why the hell did you let him know where we were?"
She thought, "Oh, I speak Goblin. I could boot them out that way." Oh my goodness, charisma. Are we sure charisma?
Positive charisma.
You know, I just now remembered that we forgot to set a couple of languages that I understand. Like,
Oh
speak and
right, we
understand.
did.
I guess we'll just call Goblin one of them since I heard what she was saying in Goblin.
Oh, Elias is a savant. Apparently, he knows 5 languages.
Are you trying to deceive them? Are you trying to deceive them?
No. Well, yeah, I'm trying to let them know that they kn- I was speaking Goblin because I knew that their tribe was here and here to trade and see what they say.
Okay. So as you say that, you see them kind of like scurrying, like kind of back and ready, like what is that? And like they kind of, it's like have their bows like swinging around.
Because they
What do you
don't
think,
see us,
Fizzla?
right? They still don't see us then.
No, they just hear the sound, so they're just kind of like going with their short bows, like
It was like with their bows draw. I don't know if I want to go in there, you guys. I thought they would say something back.
No, we don't have to stop here. Yeah, we don't have to stop if you don't want to. Like, we can go in there, we can get water, we can try and see what's going on with your home, but we don't have to if you're not feeling it.
Desecrating my home. I haven't been here forever. I don't care. It was already desecrated by the
I feel-
home. But there's probably items that we could use.
I feel like a few goblins is a lot easier to deal with than what we have. Should be all right.
Yeah, since not worried about a few goblins.
Yeah, but a lot of
Elias is
goblins.
going to get his bow ready and knock an arrow, but not draw. He's not like drawing back or anything yet, but he's had the arrow knocked and ready.
So
wait, so you're going out?
she just peeks out.
But I mean, are you showing yourself peeking
Yeah,
out, or
yes.
okay? Now they run back even further, seeing you, and then you hear a,
Well,
Damn it, they didn't want to talk. I was speaking their language. It's like,
now with the 16
Yeah.
went to a defensive group.
yeah, she goes to
I guess screw it. At this point, the one that blew the horn, he's gonna try to just like fire an arrow and see if he can hit him.
All right, let's go ahead and roll.
He said, "How far away are they?"
From you? I mean, they're definitely within your range. Well, I don't know. It might be disadvantage range. I don't even know your range. 100.
100. If it's 120,
Yeah, 120.
It's 125.
no, that's
From where you are
still
right now.
short range.
Okay. So
It's got to be over 150 feet.
we are going to roll initiative.
And what
As
was my special alert thing?
As you get
again?
your alert, I will, with your alert in this instance, I will let you attack with it.
Okay.
Just for this
Cool.
instance, because like you were firing in first and you do have the alert trait, so this would be your action.
All right. So I'll roll that. Hopefully a 17 hits.
This should. Were you not targeting them?
I can't actually see them. It's all just dark past there, but I'm assuming I can see them because you say that I can.
Yeah, you can. I see them.
That's weird, I can see them.
Yeah, I can see him too.
Yeah, why can't you see them?
Is it dark?
And that's not.
Is it the tree in front of them?
Everybody else can see
don't think so.
besides King. Hold on, let me double check your character sheet. Make sure your vision
Yeah, I have like a
correct.
looks like I have like a vision cone of like 60 feet essentially, like in a circle around me.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Whatever you did now made
made
it
it
go
worse.
completely dark.
Yeah.
I have no vision.
Let's do this.
If you want to just give me like 400 feet of like tremor sense, I'll take it.
I'm sure you would. Okay, I'm gonna delete your token real quick. And let me see here.
Oh well,
Our ranger's
Elias
blind.
Elias has been PK'd.
Elias died
DM.
again.
A second time.
DM's Maddie, he saved me. He said, "Fuck it, no, I'm deleting him."
Yep. Even your dog said delete him.
Yeah, Ansley's getting real upset.
Turns
She
out the
wants to-
resurrection was temporary.
She wants the goblin to die real bad.
All right, you now have the exact same settings as like Sin, who can see. So let's see. Now can you see? Yes. Okay.
I sure can.
Okay. So go ahead and roll the attack again. Oh no, you did. Oh, you got the damage. You're still gonna do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So which one were you
Yeah,
attacking?
so whichever one blew the horn.
Okay.
I don't know which one was.
It'd be this one right here. So as you knock an arrow, you let it fly. It goes right through his throat as he's blowing the horn. So the horn has been blown, but
Nice.
he dies.
Cut short.
Yeah, it was like, and you just
Hold on.
see him go down. We are now in. Let me set up combat. All right.
It's like the start of We Were Soldiers when the French
Right?
soldier blows the horn and gets shot in the neck.
Trying to get Ansley to quiet down. I don't know why was she so riled up for.
Begin combat. It should be now, right, Sassy?
Yeah.
Who is? Oh wait, we need to roll initiative.
I clicked it, but maybe is there something I have to click on one of these other screens?
It's just Elias that rolls initiative, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I clicked initiative like 3 times and
Hey, your AOL is acting up today.
Well, that's what you get for getting in and out on a CD.
I mean, just type in. Can you type / roll d20 plus 1d20 plus 3?
well, it'd be +5 because he gets to add his proficiency too.
However,
But yeah, I could do that.
Wow.
Sweet roll.
They rolled an 8. I'm like,
Sometimes.
oh my god, there's no way they're gonna go first. All right.
Oh no.
So this one is going to start with this one first. He is going to run back. What's his movement? 30. Okay. And all right, it is one of your guys' turn. Who wants to go?
I can go.
All right.
Between us and them, is it pretty
Oh, I
open?
was-
You said these
I was
trees
muted.
Yeah, it's open.
were chopped down?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a lot of ground to cover before we can get there, but we do have a very skilled archer. So I guess I will put myself, let's see, what is this, 15? I'm going to put myself right up in front of this tree here. And then I will brace. Oh,
Just
wait, no,
remember,
no,
it's not
I
an actual tree; it's just a stump.
right. Let's see, I need... So my movement is 25 right now. Does that mean I need 12 and a half movement to brace, or how does
Yes,
that work?
I need
Okay. So I will move about where I am
No, I'm sorry. You
here,
need 15.
and then I will.
You need half of your normal movement.
I do need
speed.
15.
Yes.
I see. Okay, so I will move. Let's see, what is this? This is 17 feet, so we'll go 5, 10. That's not very far. 5. Damn. Yeah, we'll just take a couple of steps right here, and then we'll shield, brace, and face them. I can't quite go that far, but I don't want to run across this field to try and get at them. So we will hang out right here.
Right. It'll be this goblin's turn, and he is going to run back. All right. Whose turn next?
Elias can try to pick off one that's getting in there deeper.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
Update.
What's the range on the boomerang?
I'll look in 1 second.
Okay.
Add activation. All right. It is your turn, Elias.
And then I guess he'll target that one.
30 feet.
Yeah, he moved 30 feet.
No, I meant
Oh, for the boomerang.
the boomerang.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was answering her question.
And then we'll shoot. Nope, screw that. Using the inspiration.
Okay.
Not today, ones.
Right?
There you
Hey.
go.
All right.
All right. So as your arrow launches out, it goes right through his chest, like almost to where his heart's at. He's still, but you can tell from your vision what you can see that he looks pretty injured from that attack.
And then the one that's nearer, he will use one of his freebie hunter marks. Oop, don't want to make that a 0. And he's going to mark that one. Let's try. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, I did have a favorite for hunter's mark, and now it just seems to have disappeared. Oh, well. Oh, and that was supposed to not use a spell slot. I didn't click the right thing. But yeah. So once again, there's like a brief flash, and then the points light up along the goblin's body just to get information, essentially, just to see if there's anything odd about these goblins.
Nothing odd about him. No weakness.
Not resistant or vulnerable to anything.
Correct.
Okay. Movement, action, bonus action. That's my turn.
All right. It is this goblin's turn. He is going to run into here. Action and bonus action. All right. Whose turn is it on your guys?
I guess.
I'll go next and try to keep everyone in range.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I don't have anything that can reach that far, so I think that's all I can do is move up.
Use your action, bonus action, or action and movement to move.
I don't want to move that far. I want to stay like in the middle of my group.
Perfect. All right. And turn. Fizzla or Trauma? Let's go ahead and go first.
Fizzla will dash. I give her 60 feet. She will move about to this tree line here. I'm guessing there's some brush here too.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty open field.
Okay. So she's gonna just keep close to the party then, but try to dash up some. She's not going to use the full 60 feet. She's gonna move 50 feet up here. Do you see that they're just running in? So right now they haven't shot any arrows to them.
Not yet. Nope.
And for her bonus action, she's just going to activate her Echo Bug distraction device and send it right here. And it's just making like little sparks from its butt.
So here.
Yep.
Okay. All right, and I guess that would be Traumacus's turn. He will run forward. It's 25 movement, and
Now, what are we doing with Lisa?
what are you doing there?
Should we have left Trauma with his sister? Should we leave Trauma with his sister?
Yeah, I could do that. That way I don't have to worry about controlling him. Okay.
Since it's such an open
Yeah.
field, we can't really hide her. So
Okay, that works. All right, we are in the next round. Let's see, it is their turn first. All right, so this one is going to move back. All right, and that is his turn. Who's next?
can Elias see anybody if he gets close? Because he's the one with that kind of range
Well-
to hit anything.
Yeah, Elias can probably see someone if he moves a little bit. I'm guessing.
All right.
I don't know yet.
Hey,
Screw it. Let's see. Yeah, he can see this one down here, and it's still within good range. Why does he have half cover? He's literally full on in my range
Oh, you're
and like dead in the center of my sight cone.
Fizzla's so tiny. She shouldn't be. Is she in your way?
yeah, just probably because Fizzla's in your way.
I mean, can that be negated because she's small?
I think it's 2 times smaller is the difference of the two.
Oh, maybe that hits anyway.
It does.
Hey, well, poopy damage rolls.
All right, as that arrow flies
Which is
through,
damage.
you do know that you hits him right in the thigh, so you kind of like see him kind of like limp away, like and
Was that one already damaged?
no.
No. Okay, never mind then. Okay, I can't bonus action dash, unfortunately. So I guess pass turn.
All right, it is this one's turn. He is going to use his action and bonus action to go this way. Since he was slowed, he can only go 15. Or no, wait, you're slowed than twice. It only takes away 10. But technically, can move a little forward. So,
Yeah, it takes away 10 feet. Yep.
all right.
Off
Who's-
their, I guess it would take the 10 feet off their movement and their dash, I would assume, because
Yeah.
it applies
I took it off
penalty to
both.
all movement until. Okay, cool.
Who's next?
Fizzla. getting angry that these goblins are going inside what used to be her home that was desecrated, starts just charging forward, saying, "This was the home of the Cindersparks, the Tinkertwiz and the Wriggle Sprockets, the Zabberwicks and the Wimwobbles. You have no right to be in here." And she's gonna dash forward.
I love that.
And then as she's dashing forward, she would use her bonus action to make her distraction device go right here.
All right.
And that would be her turn. She's not thinking too clearly.
All right. Whose turn?
I'll
I'll
move
go.
up. Oh,
Oh,
no,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
This is awkward.
All right, I will go. I will run, action, dash, which will put me right here exactly, and that will end my turn.
All right. Go ahead.
Right, I'm just gonna try to keep up with my party then, I guess.
I got to be within 20 feet to do good.
Yeah, mine's most of my stuff's 30, 40 feet.
All right.
Good.
Next round.
Elias can't see anyone, but he knows they're close. I guess Elias can go. Or actually, I guess the goblins would be going first. It's the top of the round.
I just had him go. All right. Go ahead.
Okay. There's 30, and he'll action. What's going on here? Why is it not counting for this? I guess I'll have to manually count it for my dash. We're about right there.
All right. Is that your turn?
And then, yeah, unfortunately, I can't see them anymore. So,
Who's going?
yeah, that's it.
Who's next?
Fizzla would still be charging forward.
Okay.
If Crabble knew you guys were in here, he would knock you over the head with his mallet. And she's like,
Who?
Crabble
Okay.
goes in. Actually, she's going to, right here? I'm going to move right here, and then she's going to ready her boomerang as she sees a goblin.
All
To
right.
knock him senseless.
Who's
To
next?
knock him senseless.
Karnak or Sin? Who's next?
I'll move up.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I will do the same. I'm going to move up 50. So that's going to put me right in that little patch right there.
All right. Is that your turn?
I'll say to Fizzla, let the guy with the shield go first.
Yeah, from the back, I'm kind of yelling like, Fizzla, slow down, Fizzla. But yeah, I'm pretty far back.
All right. Next round. All right. Who's first?
I was waiting for
I'll go.
goblins are done. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take this opportunity to get in front of people. So I'm going to move. Same deal. I'm going to move 50 feet to right in front of where Fizzla is. I'm going to move right there.
All right.
Her having Karnak kind of brush against
And you
her,
trigger
and she
any
kind of looks at
ready
her,
actions.
in her anger, she just was like, "Oh wait, Karnak." Like,
No, I get it. You're mad. We're doing this as a
this
team.
This is the home of the Wriggle Sprockets. Wasn't Wisma. This was their home. They kept us all safe until the Hollow Court.
Don't worry, we'll kick out these goblins and return the home to the gear junkies or whatever their names are.
All right. Who's next?
I guess Elias can go. Still can't see shit. All right. Oh,
All right. So,
I was expecting to see like this way and this way,
yeah, get
or is
fucked.
there still walls there?
Yeah, get fucked, human. All right. So, you just triggered a lot of attack of opportunity.
Ready to actions, I'm guessing.
So, ready action. I'm going to do this in horde mode, so I don't have to sit here and roll for each one of them. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10?
So they're going to get plus 10 to their attack. For every 5 over they roll, it's going to be an extra attack of damage. So they are going, as you turn that corner, and this is coming from the dark from you, you cannot see. As you turn that corner, all of a sudden you hear it though. You hear like, and all of a sudden you have all these arrows flying at you. And they roll. Oh, stupid. This.
Is there a reaction to go prone? No.
You could go prone if that happened, but it's not a reaction. All right.
I was kidding.
Yeah. So plus 10. You have to roll. We'll see how many times it hit you. So your AC is 15. So 5, so 20,
That's
25, 30. So 3
15
hits.
over.
So it would be. So I need 2 more concentration checks.
Is it? It should just roll it automatically when you roll damage on me. I think.
It's not gonna. I'm just going to times 3 the damage. So it's going to be 8, 6,
Oh,
24
okay.
or whatever.
All right then.
So 3 of the arrows hit him.
3 of the
Um,
arrows.
Of the 10.
So you said 2 more concentration checks.
Yep. All right, so you do lose your concentration.
Doesn't matter anymore. What else is new?
Then let's see. So minus 16 because I already did the 1-8. So as you turn that corner, you boom into your shoulder, boom into your other shoulder, and then boom right into your side. And like I said, you can't see, so it just came from the darkness of this rain of arrows shooting down at you. It is whose turn?
Is our turn still?
Yep. Yeah, that was all their turns. I did it in horde mode.
Oh, okay. But I was just ready to actions. Don't they get a turn too?
Oh, you're right. No, because their turn was to move.
Right,
I moved them
ready
as their first thing, and then I readied them. So yeah, no. All right, who's next?
Karnak probably, right? Does Karnak
already went.
Okay.
We have Fizzla and Sin.
Yeah, I already
Okay.
went.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll go up then.
Okay.
It doesn't cost anything to drop prone, right?
Don't think it does. Yeah, I think that's free. It just takes you half your movement to get back up. So I guess that's the cost.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to run up and like kneel next or like drop down next to Elias here.
So you run up and then barrel roll.
Just like drop with my shield above my head.
Okay. Baseball slide shield up.
He's going in their battlefield medic style. He's going face first into some cover.
Yeah. All right. So Fizzla, you're last.
All right. Fizzla, seeing all the arrows shoot, would run 30 feet. She would run over to Elias also behind Sin. And then she would.
I think you're the only one who could see this.
Yeah.
So the one thing you notice when you turn this corner, that the water that was once like a lake is pretty much depleted.
The beautiful water.
But you do see the well still here.
I can.
You don't know if there's water in it or not, but.
I moved 25 feet. She can move 5 feet more. Oh, she's almost like a tear in her eye because this gathering room used to be beautiful. It used to have like sparkling crystals all along the wall that glistened off the water, and the water would almost look like a rainbow mirage of colors of this clear blue water that used to go. And now you're saying it's all dried up.
Other than you can't really see. As far as you can see from right now, it's all dried up.
That. Okay. And she will go and this is 30 feet. I don't think I can reach them. 36 feet for me. How about my prototypes? What's my distance on my prototypes? 30 feet also, man. Okay. So I think, wow, all my stuff is 30 feet. That sucks.
What are we doing, Sassy?
I know. I'm trying to see exactly what I had. What their ranges are. That's 20 feet. So I guess what she would do is she would have just stayed here. She couldn't throw anything. And she would duck down and go prone behind Sin.
Okay.
Is that an action to duck? Is that part?
Yeah, I mean, you're already low, but yeah, there is a duck action. Or no, it's not an action. You're fine.
Okay, and then she's going to ready her boomerang if any of them come in within 30 feet.
All right.
And she whispers to all of them, they're around the corner. All of them grouped up. Perfect for them.
So we are in the next round. 3 of them. We are splitting these up now in horde mode.
I couldn't do my bomb. That would have hit all of them.
Let's see. The first 3 are going to fire at, we'll say, at Sin. So you cannot see this either, Sin. So it will be at not disadvantage because you're prone. It'll be even because you can't see them. But there won't be advantage like normal. So 3. So they get +3 to the attack. Oh, I did not mean to roll advantage. I'm going to erase and let's go again. Okay, I will minus that back. Normal. Oh, even better.
Hey.
So as 3 of them try to attack you, but because you're low to the ground with your shield up, all 3 hit your shield. You're able to block all 3 of them as they ting against it, and none of them were able to make purchase through. Who is going first on your team?
Fizzla would probably.
I will, so I can get up in front.
So,
Fizzla would probably go first.
Or, I mean, you can go first.
I mean, you guys can go by initiative if you guys both want to go first.
Wait,
Fizz wants to throw a bomb at them while they're all grouped up.
Okay.
So it's up to Karnak. I think Karnak is better initiative
I
than
would
you.
just be getting in front of you guys, basically. So if you wanted to do something, it doesn't really matter if I go first or second.
You have better initiative. That's
Oh, okay.
+1.
Fizzla, angry, still seeing the water and everything like that. Well, I guess I would have to use half my movement to stand up, right? Or can I
No,
crawl?
because you're
Can I-
just kind of you
can I
don't get, you
crawl
wouldn't have
prone?
been disadvantaged or anything. It's
But-
not the same as prone. You said you were just crouched, right?
Yeah, crouch.
Yeah, so no, you're fine. They wouldn't have been at disadvantage to hit you.
I need to go right there. She's going to, knowing that she could see them, she's going to crouch herself over here. Make sure I have cover. And then she is going to throw a boom pellet of her prototypes. So boom pellet, it's a 10-foot radius fire burst, and it's a dex save, 2d6 fire damage.
Okay.
Like, get out of my home, you fuckers.
Oh, they actually rolled pretty bad. Yeah, so as you throw that bomb, you see like an explosion, and I'll say at this point, for at least that split second, even Elias and Sin can see this because of the explosion. It spreads outwards, and two of them fall prone and die, but you see. A bunch of them are still remaining, but you definitely did a lot of damage. Wow, I can't believe on a dexterity check how many goblins failed the dexterity check.
All right. And that would have to be her turn.
All right, so it is. So these three went. I will go these three next. They will attack the person that just attacked them. They will not be at advantage because you can see in the dark. So 3 of them plus 3.
Maybe at disadvantage from crouching or no?
No.
Okay.
No, crouch would be like I'd give you a more cover if you're behind somebody.
Okay.
You have to be prone to get this advantage.
Okay.
So normal. So they rolled a 20. What's your AC?
13.
13. So they get 2 attacks on you. So as 3 of them go, you're crouched, and so the one goes over your head, and the other 2, boom, boom, both your shoulders get stuck with arrows, taking 14 points of damage. So 7 more. All right. Who is next on your team? Karnak and Elias.
I'm in no
So I
rush
can-
to go. I'm hoping
Yeah, I'll
someone
put
will set
myself
up a
up there.
light source so I can see.
I'm hoping that as well.
I could have used my bonus
Okay,
action
I'm
to
gonna
set a light source.
move. I'm gonna move 25 feet right here. Okay, I can see him now. I don't really have a light source, but I think even if I can't brace, what I want to do is get in front of Fizzla, so she's not taking those arrows. So I will action dash, and then I will move another 25 feet perfectly right in front of Fizzla. With my blunderbuss, it's on my back, and currently my shield and my revolver are together. What is it to pull out my shotgun? Like if I have my pistol out, is it a free action to put my pistol away, pull the shotgun out? But I also have a shield. So like, how does that work?
So basically, your options would be you can put one thing away and take one thing out, but a blunderbuss is two-handed. So essentially, you could drop
Right.
your shield and do it. Like drop would be like a free action, would be like your interact. I guess no, swap would
Okay,
be your
I
interact.
understand.
Yeah.
It's tricky, yeah, about that when my turn comes again. But
I guess I would like use
Well, I
your
guess,
bonus action to put one of them away too. So you could like use your interact and a bonus action, and then you can action attack.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm not bracing, so I think what I'll do is I will use this turn to use my free action and put my pistol away. So
Okay.
that next turn I can put my shield away and pull the shotgun out, if that makes sense.
Yep, that makes sense.
Okay, perfect.
All right, so Elias and Sin are left.
I'll go and try to patch up Elias.
Okay, they giving you anything to roll for, Elias?
Nope.
Okay, so I guess just roll 1d,
Was it 1d10 plus my con?
whatever is 1d10 your hit die?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 1d10 plus your con.
Plus my con,
nice.
1.
And then,
Oh.
+2 for my.
yes, so 13
Oh, okay.
or 12. 12.
12.
All right,
yeah.
I will add it.
That's a nice
Cool.
heal.
All right, so as Sin, his normal, taking out his bandages.
Yeah.
I guess, can
so-
you remove a hit dice from me? Because
Yeah.
that's supposed to burn one of my hit dice.
Yep.
It won't let me.
Yeah, no, I don't know why. They could do that. Definitely easier.
Okay. All right. Well, is there more goblins to go?
Oh yeah, sorry, you're right. So 2, 3.
Yell at my team, I can't see the goblins.
Is
Or
like-
half of you.
Fizzla's like coming out of her anger a little bit. She's like, what? You can't see?
All right, so these 3,
Next round, she's going to take care of that.
they will attack the Dragonborn. +3, and you can see, so it'd be just normal. Oh,
Ugh.
Oh baby. Let's roll for breakage here. Okay, didn't break.
How many times would that have hit you?
3.
So 3 times. You know.
I think. Yeah, well, so my AC right now is 18, but the nat 20 always hits, so I don't know how that works.
So with horde mode, it would always hit like this. So, or it wouldn't always hit. It would still just go off the same thing. So it would go but with the horde mode,
Is that going to count as a double crit?
No.
In horde mode?
No. So they're going to get an extra hit for the crit, but they don't get crit damage in horde mode. So like, let's say it was 18 is your thing. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So they would hit you.
It's 5 over, yeah.
Yeah, so 2 times because they get the 1 free hit and they only got 5 over. So that'd be 3 times. Sorry, 3 times. So let me refresh.
Right.
Yeah, let me take off that 19 damage, and the damage would have only been half of that.
Are these arrows like poisoned or tipped with like anything or? Okay.
That one.
Hope you would have noticed by now if you were poisoned.
Well, I mean, I'm just wondering.
Pretty fast acting.
I guess I'm just
The
gonna.
down would be 9, up would be 10.
So I'm just gonna roll the damage again. So 1d6 plus 2. So it'd be 8 times 3. That's 24.
That is correct.
24.
That's max damage.
All right. So as he's sitting there, has his shield out, the arrows just come flying out, and they hit in all the right spots, find all the chinks in his armor, and are able to do 24 points of damage, looking very bloody. That is their turn. I think Elias is the last one.
Yep. Still no sight.
Wait.
I guess as his interact, he's going to pull out a torch, light it, and
But that's an action to light it.
and then pull out a torch, light it,
Now
and then bonus action, just chuck it over here.
Yeah, you can just throw it as part of the takeout and light it. So you have the option to either hold it or throw it.
Fizzla did say she was going to try to light your
But
way.
that's not going to help in this turn.
Well,
Well, yeah, but you're over here, so he's trying to light up the other side of the cave.
All right, so just go ahead.
He knows that you're roughly in that direction.
So go ahead and use the torch and hit the throw option, and then throw it wherever you want.
Where did my torches go?
They're in your inventory. I see them.
Oh, there they are. Throw. Oh, yeah, he couldn't. It doesn't. It's not giving me an option to place it where I want.
Did you hit throw?
I clicked on throw.
Weird. All right, I guess I'll do it. So throw. Where
But
do
he
you,
was trying to
where do
throw
you
it
want
like over in. He was trying to throw it over in
I think you can throw
towards
it like.
this side. Well,
I think you can throw it like what, 30 feet?
yeah.
So
Well,
it'd be like,
I don't want to cheat, so I was trying to throw it. I couldn't see this wall
Oh,
apparently.
okay. So you throw it at the wall.
So he was just throwing it at the wall, I guess.
All right. So yeah, as you throw it in that direction, as you can't see it, all of a sudden it just hits the rock, and it falls down. That does give you some light.
And then, as his move action and part of his move, can he move over here and just like kick it with the remainder of his movement
Sure.
down that way,
Sure. Roll a.
as far as you allow?
What did we do last time? Roll a athletic check or something. See if you hit it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Let's see. An arm. No, I moved it last time. Right? Let me move it this time.
Yeah, you moved it to the wall, so I'm assuming maybe let me
Well,
move
I moved it.
myself
I
away
moved
from
it.
it. Will that help?
I moved it to the wall because I threw it for you. But
Oh,
it's not letting me move it from here, which I don't know what.
I could just add a torch back to my inventory if you want me to.
I still won't,
If you want to throw another one for me.
This won't let me get rid of this one though. But yeah, we're gonna have to do
Oh.
something because this is taking too
I'm
long.
al-
Oh wait,
I'm
I got
already
it.
at-
I got it.
-2 down.
I got it.
Okay,
There we go.
that should only be. Okay.
All right, so with that kick,
Alright.
you're able to kick it and
Oh.
tumble down, and it ends up out right there.
All right, and then we said that kind of ate the rest of my movement, so that's action, movement. I still have my bonus action, but I don't think I really want to use it because the only thing I could use it for would be Hunter's Mark, and it's not really worth right now.
All right.
Yeah, pass.
All right, so it is their turn first. These 3 are going to target our Dragonborn again.
Oh, hello, floor.
Oh, no.
Oops, plus 3, 2. Oh, are you kidding me?
Wow.
Hello, Floor. Hello, Floor. And my shield damage.
Oh no.
All right, so the damage. Let me roll the damage again. Let me refund that damage back to you. We'll go.
Unlucky.
Slash roll one.
Wait.
Oh yeah. Do you want to do anything?
Well, actually, Finn can see he might be able to intervene here.
Yeah. It would.
I only have vision on 2 bleeding goblins. Were either of them the ones that?
Don't you put
The
it
damage.
on Karnak, or do you have to put it on the
Yeah,
goblin?
don't you need to see Karnak?
It has an enemy I can see has to hit an ally within 30 feet of me.
So yeah, 7, 14. It'd be 21 total damage. But so you can see one of them. So I guess you could. Yeah, I guess you'd be able to do it then because you can see one of them.
Okay.
Because there's the first 3 that are attacking.
Wow, I cannot believe he rolled 2 crits on you, Marshall.
I've spent most of this game on the floor in combat. It's wild.
All right, so
I think we said that we were rounding that up to 9.
yeah, 9. So it'd be 21 minus 9. I think that's
For you over what I got.
12.
yeah. So yeah, he would still be down.
But not as many hit points.
Not as many hit points. All right. As Marshall goes down, it is one of your guys' turn.
So, potion is bonus action, right?
Bonus.
I just don't get the full,
Potion for you is a bonus action, yes.
but not to give to
Not to
somebody.
give it to somebody else.
Choice is light or get Karnak, but he might just go down again with all the zombies, so I might have to get, or zombies, goblins. The Fizzla might try to get it lit. Stabilizes an action too, right?
Stabilizes an action unless you have a med kit
Okay.
and train in medicine.
So living here, this is a GM call. Fizzla would have known that there are. You ever see when you watch those movies and people walk down and they light one thing and a bunch of torches get lit up, like a fire thing to light up? She would have that. They would have had this kind of magical source in this caverns. Being 8 years later, has the goblins messed with it on the walls, or are they still there?
You can't light nothing.
Hmm?
No, there's nothing to light on the walls.
Okay, so
Like,
goblins
anything
have
would have
got
been-
so the goblins got
yeah,
rid of it.
It could have
Okay,
been rubble. It would have been yeah.
that's all I needed to know. During her time when she stayed here, there was a light source, for the gnomes. Then she would she would use her action to do what she loves to do, is shove a potion down somebody's throat.
All right, roll the potion.
Drink this, my big dragonborn friend. Did it blow up once?
Oh.
2 3s and a 2. You
Oh.
remember, for some reason you can't. We always go by the one on the side. For some reason with healing die, we've gone through this before with potions.
Mm-hmm.
We have to go off the one off the side. So it rolled 2 3s plus 2, so 8 healing.
Okay.
So he does.
But hey, I'm conscious now.
He is conscious.
But it isn't letting me keep the vial.
Just add a violin.
Okay.
It's fine. Maybe because you're using that on somebody else.
Maybe.
Is it going in his inventory? Maybe. No.
I just put a
That's
vial, empty vial in.
Yep.
She's just dumping it in his throat. She keeps her glass vial. He's like, get off the floor, Karnak.
Waking up coughing again to healing potion in my lungs. Thank you.
Been there so many times. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. All right. So it is now
So
there.
she,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, she is going to activate with her bonus action her boom rat wind-up toy. You see this kind of rat made of tin and stuff like that, and there's like a fuse for a tail. It's a lit fuse, so she's hoping it gives a little bit of light as she sends it this way. But it's just like a fuse, a lit fuse.
Yeah.
So maybe you could see one of the goblins.
Does that
No?
explode after a minute?
That's what it's a fuse for a tail.
But it's for light. Like, I mean, think about using a birthday candle. Like, are you gonna be able to see a goblin from
True.
it? Like, I mean, it's
True,
a fuse
true.
we're talking about here.
You might, if you get really lucky and it stops by its foot, you might be able to see
It's
it.
Right.
like sole of his foot. Yeah.
Okay, so we won't do that then. I can see that. I agree.
Okay.
Maybe if I threw some oil over there and then light the oil up.
Yeah, if you like the oil.
But I don't have enough actions for that. But she would move. She would move herself in lesser danger here
Okay,
after getting Karnak up.
good. I'm glad you left Karnak by himself. You're gonna attack him again.
She won't. I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead too.
All right. So the next 3 are going to take their foes. You know what? No, these 3. they have enough movement. They are going to run up with their swords. Not
my
this one.
God.
And start trying to stab the guy on the ground.
Oh no!
If all three of them hit me, I am dead. Because the first one knocks me out, second's an auto crit, third's an auto crit. So that's 4 death saving throws.
No, this would just count as like technically one attack in horde mode, so it wouldn't work quite like that. But yeah.
Oh, okay. Still.
Yeah, still, it's still not fun because they're gonna be at advantage too because you're prone. So
Here we said we weren't worried about a bunch of goblins.
wow, that was such
Wow.
a bad roll. That was with advantage. Wow, the gods were looking at
Hey,
you.
I mean, you know, they taketh and they
Yeah,
giveth.
yeah, 2 20s in a row.
Two
Yeah,
crits.
Yeah.
okay.
They-
It's about time you get wrecked.
They're on the ground at 3 health. I'm feeling real grateful. Like,
You hear in
if the gods are there, they hate me.
you hear it in Goblin talk, those that understand, like, let's get them! And they run out with their scimitars and they go to swing, and Karnak, just waking up, is able to get his shield up and block all 3 of them.
Wow, look at Karnak holding strong.
And it is one of your guys' turn.
Did I already go this round? Is this still the
I would
round
like to
that
go
I
Let
before?
Karnak
they
go
go.
before he died.
Oh, yeah. Is it new round?
No, it's not a new round. You haven't even went this round yet, Karnak. I think only Fizzla has
I
gone
was
this round.
first to get Karnak up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only person who's winning.
Oh, usually I see an arrow next
Yeah,
to my
I
name
don't know
and I
why.
haven't gone yet.
Maybe I forgot to hit end round last round because yeah, the only person who has not or who has winning is Fizzla, and I've gone twice. I've done 3 of my goblins, 3 of my goblins. I have 2 left.
Oh, wait, so I
Okay.
do have a turn this round?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, if I could possibly clear 2 people off of Karnak to give him an easier time getting away, if I go
Only
thing
before
is-
Karnak.
I
Jay
think-
goes next.
I think I should go because, like, if you go, they're going to go, and if they hit me, I'm done again. So I should go and
Mhm.
get a turn in, and then let the dice roll, and then afterwards, either I'm down and I need healing, or I'm still up and I need healing. So I think
Okay.
it'll work out.
All right. So you're gonna use half your movement to stand
Um,
up, right?
Have to stand up, free action. My shield's busted, but I still got my pistol and stuff on it, so I will stow it to the side, and then I will pull out my blunderbuss as part of my free action.
Okay. Let's
And I will say, Marta, don't do me dirty. And I will.
Oh my god, I can see it coming now. Oh my god, I think you just jinxed yourself.
Oh, here we go. Nah.
Marta,
Looks like
do
I can
me
hit.
dirty.
Here, I'm just gonna squeeze in between them a little bit more here. Oh, 1 required. Oh, I think I got mad at me because I didn't
Oh,
select
it
the
did.
template
All right,
location.
hold on.
Let's see.
You burnt your charge from something, so go ahead and try again.
Try this again. There we go. I can't quite get all of them, but I can get. Let's get these ones right here. You must target at least 1 token before rolling attack. Well, I'd like to target 3 tokens.
Just hit Shift T on them, but you're probably gonna have to do it again now, I guess. Or you probably, I don't know.
Shift T. I think we're okay. I think we're okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I have the cone down. I've selected them, and now what? I'm kind of confused. I figured it would have done it or something.
All right, hold on.
I've not used a template before.
I think once you set the template, you
So
just
have
have
the
to hit
template down.
use or something like that. It doesn't automatically.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not working. I guess we're just gonna do it good old-fashioned style. We have these 3 targeted. We know that. Go ahead and roll to see if you hit. This is
Okay.
the slash roll
So
20.
that's gonna be
This is an attack
20
roll for
plus
each.
No.
5. Okay, so slash 1d20 plus 5, 3 for strength, 2 for proficiency. I don't think I'm missing anything. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. So it is not a misfire.
I'll use inspiration
Okay.
and re-roll that.
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna re-roll that. As
There we go. There we go.
Hey.
Is a hit.
I will burn that.
So yeah, you can explain what it looks like when you do that. Well, let's go ahead and roll the damage first. It is a
2d8 plus, I think, my strength at 3.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna go our 2d8 plus 3. Okay, so 13 damage to those 3,
all right.
and they are pushed back 10 feet.
I think they're
Let me
pushed
see the
back to
specifics
death.
of that. Maybe. If you hit a creature, you can push the creature up to 10 feet straight away from yourself if it is large or smaller.
Oops, this was supposed to be this. Yeah, all 3 died. Yeah. So as for the first time you
Yeah,
use the
so-
shotgun, you can explain what it looks like.
Yeah, so you hear a lot of fighting, goblins screaming, Karnak in pain and bloody, and then a little bit of silence, and then out of the darkness a click, and then a deafening boom and a bright flash of light as 3 goblins go flying backwards towards the back of the cave, and I'm holding a blunderbuss at my waist, kind of hip firing it right into the group.
Beautiful.
And
I
then
love it.
Now I need a roll.
yeah, so I used
Marta
15
did
feet
not
to
do you
stand up.
dirty.
Yeah. Bonus action, I will reload it.
I need a strength check first. See if you save.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. A strength check or save.
Check.
Okay. Clicking on strength. Nope. I'll give you athletics. It's the exact same. That's not great.
Oh, so you
it's gonna be
you
a
actually
7.
get knocked prone. So the sheer weight, like you, and it, even with your strength, the pure blast from this knocks you right back down prone.
And then while I'm down here, I will quickly feed in another shotgun shell.
All right.
And I already used half my movement to stand up, and I only have 10 left, so my total movement's not available for me to stand up anymore. So I will be laying here.
All right. It is 2 more of their turns then. Wait, is it 2 or 3? I think it's 2.
Depends on which ones died, I suppose. Could have been ones that
It
already
wasn't.
went.
Yeah, there's these 2 in the back.
Aw.
These 2, yeah, because the ones that were all by him, the first row went attacked first, and the other ones ran prone. It's the third one.
I don't think it's
There is
consuming
3.
shotgun shells automatically, so I will just remove
Yeah,
one
'cause we're
from my
not firing it
inventory.
normally, but yeah. So these 3 are going to do the same thing. They are going to run up with their scimitars.
Quick question before you start rolling. Do I get my reaction when I take my turn
Yes.
or at the beginning of the round?
When you take your turn.
Okay, so I need to start taking my turns early.
Okay. So these 3 are going to swing at our prone Dragonborn.
Oh no!
We're back at him through bloody teeth.
Hold strong, Karnak.
At advantage.
Oh.
Well, that's gonna hit.
That's only 1 hit though, right? Okay,
Correct.
1
Yeah,
hit's
'cause
enough.
my AC is still 16.
And
Yeah.
as 3
This is a.
are coming, 2 of them hit and glance off your armor, but the third one just makes purchase, and again you go and down.
I don't know why, but because he's a dragon-like creature, and then we keep on mentioning the floor. It reminds me of Final Fantasy
Yeah.
floor
Dragon.
tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
So what we have still Elias and Sin.
I guess at this point it doesn't really matter. I can go and I can see who I can clear, or Sin can go.
Go ahead and see who you can clear, because I don't think I can even reach them
All right.
without
Well,
burning in action and wasting my.
why did I have
Chance to
blue
heal.
vision there all of a sudden when I targeted it?
Because
Yeah, did the torch go out or
no,
something?
it's because that was the torch that you messed up on throwing. That torch doesn't exist. You threw your torch over here.
I
That
am
was the one that
exactly,
you messed up throwing. That you said, oh, I didn't mean to throw it over there, or it won't let me throw it. You dropped it at Sin's feet. That torch did not really exist.
I'm exactly 30 feet from you, Sin.
Yeah, I know, but I'm downed. Or I'm prone.
Oh, yeah. Then I'm too far.
Well, never mind. I can't see shit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I guess I won't.
I can always throw another torch, or
Yeah, I mean, I guess I do rinse and repeat. Throw another torch.
Fizzla marks in her notebook. Make some night vision goggles for her party.
So
when
many
do I
humans.
start crafting that?
All right, click on throw. It just
Yeah.
plays. Oh wait, hold on. It's giving me a template this time. Yeah, I guess I'll just kind of yeah.
all right, now you can see.
But that's my action to light it,
Correct.
so I don't. Why is it just?
And if you would have threw that a little bit
Oh,
over,
crap.
I would have gave you that you threw it at the goblin because you threw that blind. That would have been great. It came so close in.
That wasn't
Man, I
pretty
really need more stuff to use a bonus action on.
I'm the
I guess
same
I'll
way.
use
I don't
Hunter's
have much
Mark.
bonus action either.
I'll use one of my freebie Hunter's Marks on that guy. Consume spell slot, no, because it's going to be the freebie one.
Should have the 2 freebie ones. I see 2. Okay, there it is.
Yeah, I just have to do it in a
Okay.
particular way. And unfortunately, man, 30 feet of movement is nothing. I was only able to go from here to here.
Well, this is a very big map.
I'm at 25 right now. It's rough.
Yeah, you gotta think about it as like a whole
Yeah, this is a
city
big,
of
yeah, this is like a whole
gnomes
village
and
or whatever.
like-
It's a very big map.
And then unfortunately, I used movement, action, bonus action, so
All right.
that's it.
Sid, I think you're last.
Well, shit, I think the only way Karnak lives is if I rush in.
So half your
I don't
movement.
even know if you'll be able to, though, because
Half your movement stand.
Yeah, unless you got a bonus action. Let's roll. What's the heal?
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do anything until next turn if I dash in.
Just remember, Unless like everyone's down and it's just nothing else to do, I don't go after down people.
Yeah, that would make sense with the goblins.
Yeah, to me they would go after the threat. They wouldn't just pile on and kill somebody who's already down.
Okay, my next priority then is to heal Fizzla. I'll spend half my movement to stand up, since it seems like they've ditched the bows.
Fizzla, go ahead and roll the 1d8 or whatever. I don't know why it's not working today like it was working for.
That's so weird. Wait, hold on. Why did that say 30 feet before? But now when I go do this, now it's saying this was only 12 feet.
I have no idea. I didn't see it, but you're looking at
I
me.
could have moved. Before, when I moved from here to here, I don't know if you could see my ruler. When I moved from here to here, it said that was 30 feet. But now when I measure it, now it's telling me. Now it's telling me it's 12 feet.
So you get 7 heal.
7.
Look at it. Yeah, I don't know why. I didn't see the first.
Thanks, Sin.
Have some patching up Fizzla's wounds. She's looking a little bit.
She's like, look at my elbow. And there's like an arrow sticking out of it.
I got a boob with a giant arrow sticking in.
Do what I can. Are any of these goblins that? Yeah, there's still a couple leading. I'm going to use a bonus action to put a seal on one of them.
Okay.
Did that work or?
Yeah, I just need to. Yeah, he does have it on him.
Okay. All right, that's my turn.
All right, it is the next round.
Well, is it possible, being that this is apparently only 12 feet, that he would have been able to use the rest of his movement to move back
Okay.
before it went to the next round?
Sure.
All right, thank you. That's weird. I'll have to be careful about that in the future.
Okay, so it is 3 of their turns first. Since we're getting piled up here, I'm going to mark them with. It's gonna say flying, just so I know which 3s I'm activating.
Oh my god.
They're not really flying.
I don't know. It says they're flying.
Yep, you're right. They're flying.
The ones that I shot went flying for about a second.
Right?
All right, so these are going to. They can get here. That one cannot. I guess that one end up pulling out. This one can. I'll still just fire all 3 at once. And since I think they're all the same damage. 1d6 plus 2, 1d6 plus 2, yeah. So they will attack Sin. 2 of them are gonna run with the sword. The other one like almost kind of runs out of breath, uses the action to interact to swap to his bow, and they are going to attack Sin. Plus 2, no advantage, no disadvantage. That does hit, but that only hits it once, right? Yeah. So as like an arrow comes flying at you, 2 scimitars come at you. The arrow go ahead and miss. You parry the one that comes in, and as you're in that backswing of parrying, you end up getting slashed on your side of your ribs, taking 7 points of damage. It is one of your guys' turn first or next.
All right, maybe Elias to pick off some of these.
During their turn, I want to burn my reaction to tell Elias to shoot the one with his bow back out.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is the reaction as a reaction from Sin, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, if
Nice,
I had
nice.
a gun, that would have been a crit.
Would have
maybe.
been.
Yeah.
Can we? We can pretend it's a bow gun,
I mean, we can do that if you want to break your string every time you roll bad too.
but that's the advantages of it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So yeah, so your arrow, it flies through, and as he brings out his bow, and he's taking another arrow out to knock another one. Just as he does that, he looks up, and last second just sees like an arrow come flying and goes right between his eyes and goes down.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
So it's
And then
still one of your
if I'm
guys'
going to take my actual turn,
Okay.
I can get off 2 more shots here because those guys are right next to each other.
Let
So I
me
can
go
do Horde
first,
Breaker. Okay.
so I can get my reaction back.
Fair enough. That's right, because there's still more goblins to go. Yeah, that makes sense.
Wait, why do you have an exhaustion, Sin? Did I put on the wrong person?
I think you did.
Okay.
I think so far only
Yeah.
Karnak has gone down twice. But somebody was at 2
Yeah, maybe-
exhaustion after the long rest though too, right? Who was at 2 exhaustion?
I don't know.
You
I was only at 1,
Yeah, I
but then
think-
we did the
I
rest,
was at
so I'm
1.
good.
You also put exhaustion on the goblins. Did you mean to do that?
No, I don't know why that happened. Oh, maybe because I had everybody
think-
targeted
I
when he
think-
went down.
Yeah.
Because it puts it on the NPCs for some weird reason.
They're so short of breath from seeing
Yeah,
how good looking Elias is with his 7 charisma.
true.
Ooh.
Okay. I need to try to get these goblins off of me. I'm going to use another seal with a bonus action. Actually, no. I'm forgetting how my class works. Ignore that.
Okay. I mean, your defense, you normally don't attack, so.
Right?
Oh, dang, I was hoping you'd swing at the other one. Oh well.
I guess I'm cleaving.
Yep. So as you slice through one, it goes through and you end up nicking the other one, just giving him a little scratch on the face.
And since I hit him, can I still use my seal from the? Because normally I can use it as a free action if I hit them with an attack.
Right. Yeah. Yep. So he is dead. That slices through. And then as you slice through the second one, there's a burst at the end of your sword, and he goes down as well.
Double kill.
Double kill. Since there's only 2 left, I'm going to do them individually, so they're not going to be hoarded anymore. It doesn't make sense to hoard at this moment. He is going to, he'll run over here, and he is going to shoot an arrow at Fizzla.
You see all your dead friends in front of us? Maybe you should run, what she says in Goblin.
He puts his bow away, and he starts running.
Oh, seriously? All right, Elias, pick him off.
All right.
Holy shit, this motherfucker can haul ass.
So yeah, considering he can use his action as the dash, because he didn't attack, he can pass. There I go explaining myself again. I'm sorry. All right, so go ahead. Somebody else's turn. One of your turn.
I guess.
Oh, right, the goblins are going to go individual.
Yeah.
Can you see the one that's running to try to pick him off? It's too far for Fizzla.
Yeah, I can. I was just hoping to use Horde Breaker to shoot them both, but now they're not 5 feet next to each other, so I can't.
That's so funny. I said that in Goblin. He actually listened.
Okay. I guess bonus action to move my hunter's mark to this guy.
Okay.
And then shoot. Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
Hit though.
Is that a 1? Oh
It
no.
wasn't a 1, but
No, not a 1.
No, it was a 5.
Okay. Action, movement, bonus action. Yeah, that's it, unfortunately.
all
Pass
right.
turn.
All right. So we've had Sin go, Fizzla, and Karnak set up to go.
Well, don't your guy gets a turn now because he separated them, don't they?
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Teacher.
Maybe you should join your friend, she says in Goblin. Or do you want to join all the ones that are dead on the ground?
All right.
Fingers crossed there's not more goblins further out in here.
All right. Who's next?
Fizzla will move to try to stabilize Karnak, trying to save her last healing potion since she didn't get to make her 4. Alright, so it's a medicine check.
Yep. That fails.
Yep. Well, healing.
Oh,
Oh,
what is it
wait.
to stabilize
Isn't it
someone?
10? I just saw the 8. I
Mine's
didn't know
a 10.
10
I thought
plus
it
2.
was 10 or
Yeah,
higher.
I think it's just 10 or higher, so no, that does stabilize.
Okay, stabilized. Okay.
Yep. All right. He is stabilized, so does not have to roll death saving throws. He is unconscious still, though. It is next round. This one is going to run. Oops, I need to make it next round.
Well, at least they're away from Karnak. They're running away from Karnak. I'm going to try to get him up.
All right. Who's going?
I'll go. Or did you say you're getting him up,
I
Fizzle?
can't. I don't want to waste the only potion we have left.
Yeah, she
I
stabilized him.
stabilized him, so
He's not up, though.
not up.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go and move up and
We have a long journey in
get him
front of
up.
us. And use both healing potions right now would be sad.
then you can roll a hit die
So go ahead and roll
with
it.
an extra +2.
And then
Yeah, I think I'm a D8
yeah, 1d8
Mm.
plus
See.
3. Because you have +1 for your
plus
con.
con. Yeah. Oh, does he add a +2
He has
for?
a +2.
Okay, so we'll do 1d8 plus 3, like you said.
I'm pretty smart.
You're a pretty fart smeller.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, smart feller.
Um,
That puts me at 1 hit point.
Woohoo! You're up though.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I have 7, so it puts me at 4. Okay. We're good.
all right, so he keep getting down. He's like almost like pumping on your chest. And you do snap 2.
Should get a life insurance policy.
So is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, who's next?
Fizzle's gonna go and throw this torch further out in for Elias.
Okay.
So that would.
Hey.
There you go.
Well, it's actually when their turns first.
Okay. And I use my intelligence
Arrow
modifier.
from the dark shoots
right,
me.
when I throw, wait, what was
Swear
that?
to God, if you give me 3 exhaustion, I'm gonna cry.
So what does it take? So I have my boomerang in my hand right now.
Well, I mean, you could pick it up with your other hand and just throw it.
Okay, and I get my intelligence modifier to throw items.
No, you do.
So I've never pick something
Well, it
up.
doesn't matter. I'll just throw it. I mean,
Throw-
because you're not throwing it at anybody, because you can only go 30 feet, so you can throw it up to here.
Okay, which that moved 10.
Maybe you shouldn't have told them to run, so they would have died here.
Right. Well, I was just thinking, you know, I was about to get hit, and I probably could have went down myself. So I was just trying not to get hit. So I'm gonna move.
I know, I get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna move right here.
All right. Whose turn?
I guess I'll go. I'm just gonna stand up. I will take the blunderbuss and sling it on my back, and then pull my broken shield back in front of me.
Oh, I should have fixed your shield before
I guess
I
I'll-
left. I could have jury rigged it.
Well, you're up in front of me. I can either go back, and if anyone can heal me a little more, that'd be great. If not, we'll go with what we got, and I'll move forward.
I mean, if you move forward, I can keep up with you next turn and let you roll another hit die if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I will stand up for 15 feet, and then my last 10 feet, I will move in the direction that Fizzla is heading.
Right.
So right now, it's just my shield out my blunderbuss on my back.
All right. Who's next? I guess Elias is the only one.
I guess I'm the only one left, I think. Well, I still can't see anyone, so...
No, Fizzla shouts back. No, they're way down in the caverns.
All right. So that will end combat. So, oh, shoot. God, I'm supposed to spread everybody around that XP. So it's 550 split amongst everybody. Can I do it this way? Last time I tried this way, it didn't work.
So they went deeper into the caverns.
550 divided by 3, or times 3, or no, divided by 5. Jesus. So that's what, 110 XP each.
1,005, right?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Is it 110?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
1,005, you said?
Yeah.
Right, so 1,005 XP everybody should be at.
905, right?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
as
Are you changing it on all ours?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
as this is happening, you see them run away behind that corner. I will say, just through passive perception, Elias, you hear like a door close, and you hear people are like, you hear more things like wrestling up. So we'll see what you guys want to do.
Like they're barricading?
Yeah.
Or-
No, so basically, well, you don't know. All you hear is like a door close, and you hear like footsteps like moving up. So you don't know what is going on, but you hear like basically more things wrestling up.
Pretty sure there's a whole lot more in here. We need to get Karnak and get out of here. We're gonna have to come up with a plan to
Let's see.
oust these assholes.
I'm gonna let you roll me a perception check, Elias, and see if you get more information from that, or if that's all you get.
Not too bad. Not
That's
too
a good
bad.
one.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
First decent roll in a while.
You basically, from what you can hear, it sounds like you hear about 5 more sets of footprints.
So I'd make this 7 of them. One very injured.
At least.
Well, first things first, he's going to come over here while that's happening, and he's going to quickly heal Karnak, because we don't know how quickly they're going to be coming back at us. And he needs Karnak operational
Ooh,
ASAP.
You exploded again, I think.
No, unfortunately I did not, because the
Oh.
dice on
Yeah.
the screen
I
lie.
don't know why they lie for healing.
Hey,
Makes it so
14's huge,
exciting.
Yeah,
though.
14's still a big heal. Coming through,
Yeah.
runs up again. Like, I almost as he's running, like reaches down and like grabs dirt as he's going, goes up and starts rubbing it in, healing Karnak for 14 points of damage.
Yeah, and he just kind of like try to like get his hands like up under like armpits and like try to help him get up in some fashion. He's not super weak, but he's definitely not super strong either. He's just got a flat 10 strength.
You're helping. It's like spotting someone who's lifting. You don't have to lift 200 pounds, just 10.
Yeah. Then you guys notice something weird that he sniffs his hands afterwards. You don't know why.
Don't hold on. That was only in my backstory. That's not
sorry,
supposed to be public
Yeah, I wasn't
information.
supposed to give that away. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a condition. Don't judge me.
So this is basically where we're at right
My
now.
kink edition.
You see a well in front of you with a torch next to it. You see a bunch of dead bodies around you. You do hear the footsteps behind you, and you look behind, and it's Trauma, because like he just heard so much stuff. He didn't know what to do, but he's keeping an eye. He pretty much wheeled
I wheeled Lysa to the
Lysa,
entryway.
and then he's like kind of looking like almost like he has his hand still on it, and he's like looking behind the corner to see what's happening because he's heard so much noise.
Heard the big
Um,
blunderbuss, the
that-
explosion from Fizzla.
Yep. It's 9:05 right now, so that is where we're going to wrap it up. We're going to end at this very crucial moment, see what you guys are going to do.